Let me see. Hi, Kristina. Can you hear me?
Hey, yes, I can hear you. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing pretty good.
Okay, I don't know why the screen is split. I have to figure that out. But
I think it's
please,
because
oh,
she's still
wait.
exiting once she,
Oh, that must be it. Okay.
yeah.
All right. But please, please, please feel free to start, introduce yourself. I'm excited. Kristina, you're one of the newest hair care companies on our platform, but you're also one of the first. So you took the dive in before anybody else did. So I know a lot about you, but I would love for you to share everything I know with everyone here.
Alrighty, so I am Kristina Marie, owner and founder of Material Gurlz Beauty. So Material Gurlz Beauty is a play on words. So I want to start with that. Like if you're a creator, you like to create things, you like to make things, then you're a material girl. So me and all of my friends are creators, from artists to designers, makeup artists, shoemakers. Me and all of my friends make things. I went to a school that was more so like a magnet school. So we
Mhm.
had fashion design programs and art programs. So all of my friends are just artsy. So I came up with the Material Gurlz, which was kind of like the name of our little clique. And that's how it got started. But I actually launched my business in 2010. And I was selling wigs and hairs because I started out as a custom wig maker. And then I later became a makeup artist. So that is what Material Gurlz Beauty stands for. It stands for the materials that I use to make things, because all of my products I formulated myself. I no longer make them in-house. I have them manufactured in a Black-owned warehouse. And then they are also screen printed by a Black-owned company. So I try to keep everything Black-owned, but I'm at the point where I no longer can physically keep up with the supply in my house, but I did formulate everything. So today we're going to talk about my hair care line. So I'll tell you how I got on the journey of hair care, from wigs to makeup. I also used to be a celebrity clothing wardrobe stylist because I used to make
Oh my
clothes.
gosh. I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah, I used to make clothes. I started out making clothes. I started sewing when I was 5, and I sewed designs to Rockaware when I was like 16 or 17 years old in high school. So that's where I actually started, was clothing. So then I got into the styling side. But then after receiving my master's degree in HR and working in the private sector, I just really wasn't fulfilled. I applied for a job with the government, and I moved to Washington, D.C. in 2014. And at the time, I had a relaxer. But you know, everything in Washington, D.C. is like Black culture and natural.
Yeah,
So like,
natural hair. Yeah.
unbeknownst to me, I just kind of went natural because I moved to a new place and I didn't have anyone to do my hair. So like growing up from birth until probably I was in high school, my mother did my hair. I never had a haircut or went to anyone else to do my hair. My mother had a cosmetology license she went to school for, but she didn't operate in the shop. She worked full time, so she always did my hair. I got a relaxer when I was probably like in the 7th or 8th grade, and I always had really long hair. They used to call me Pocahontas. Well, when I got to high school and I started going to the hairdresser, I noticed my hair gradually getting shorter and shorter and shorter, breaking off, having issues with my scalp, but not knowing anything and being young, I just associated to life. When I moved here to Washington, D.C., I found out that I had eczema in my scalp. So like that was a game changer to me. Like I knew I had eczema on my body, but I didn't know that it was something that you could get in your scalp. So getting
And I
those
didn't
waxes,
know it was something you could get in your scalp if you weren't a newborn baby, right? Because I think a lot of
right,
times when I know because my kids had it, like
right,
newborn babies, and then it just sort of
right.
went away
But
as
they
they
call
got.
it like crater cap, not
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
eczema, but it's eczema. So you don't really,
it
you know,
is.
I mean, yes, there's so
Yeah.
many different forms of it. But it was not until I moved here and went to a Black dermatologist that she diagnosed me with it and told me what it was. And like I used to have it behind my ears, and I could tell it was the same thing on my body, but I just didn't associate that being my hair. I just thought it was dandruff. So all the dandruff products I was using was just drying my hair out further, drying my scalp and my hair out further. It was not helping the process at all. So once I figured that out, and like I said, I had already not gotten a relaxer in about 8 months. At that point, I just decided to go full out natural. And I started off with braids. It was my first time getting braids. I was like
That's
27
what I
years
did.
old. Yeah, like not even know, didn't even know anything. I wore wigs, but getting like actual braids, that was a new step for me. It was kind of traumatic too. But I got the braids, but I noticed that although my scalp was exposed and it was open, it was still like really dry and flaky, but I knew it wasn't dandruff. So I started doing some research, and that's where my first product came along, which is my hair oil. So my hair oil has jojoba oil, coconut oil, and peppermint oil. And I don't know if you guys know this, but jojoba oil is like the closest oil to the natural oil that our body secretes, like naturally makes. So it's a very good oil to use in your hair, and it just helps to, you know, like moisturize your hair, moisturize your scalp, and of course the peppermint oil has cleansing properties. So I started using that in my hair when I would get my braids, and I noticed that I no longer had the flaky scalp, the irritation, because like with these braids, like we talked about earlier, they don't wash the hair before they install it.
Right.
So that is a big thing. So like if you buy your own hair, always pre-wash it before you go get it installed, because this hair, when they're making it, it's on a factory floor. There's so many debris and particles in it that you guys don't want to know. I've been to a factory, and it's not a clean sanitary place, and all of this stuff is manufactured in China, you guys. So it's not manufactured here in the US, so you can only imagine.
How do we do it? Because I've never, that was new to me. In all my years wearing braids, I have never ever washed the synthetic hair. So do we wash it the way we wash our hair? Just some conditioner, treatment, shampoo it, let it dry?
You don't need shampoo because shampoo will dry it out. So the way that I wash my wigs is I take a bucket of water and like a shallow bucket, like a bowl type bucket, and I put a little bit of product in it, so it would be conditioner for this hair. Conditioner. And, you know, just swirl it around, and then you submerge the hair in it and work it a little bit, not too much because you don't want the hair to get frizzy. And then I take it out and I just rinse it thoroughly and then lay it on a flat surface to dry.
Okay. Okay, so you wash the synthetic hair the same way we would wash our wigs.
Right, but a lot of people don't properly know how to wash wigs either. They just wash them and comb them out. So that's why I want to make sure.
Don't dry your wig with a hair dryer, people, please.
Yeah, no, hang it too dry.
Put it on a fan. Let it go around your fan. That's what I do.
Exactly. So these twists that I have in now was actually my first time trying to do my own hair. So if you see little hairs coming out, it's because I did it myself. But yeah, like you have to sanitize your hair. Anything that's going next to your skin, your face, your scalp, you want to make sure it's sanitized. So you want to put something, you want to clean it or put something on it to help sanitize it, but nothing too harsh. So yes, that's where my hair oil came from. And I started making it and using it, and like my family members would notice when I would go back home, like, hey, you don't have a scalp issue anymore, because my scalp issue was bad. Like I would wash my hair every 3 days and I would still have like issues, and I was super paranoid about it. So like it was bad. So it was definitely noticeable, and other people noticed it. So then friends started using it, family started using it, and I started selling it on my website with my wigs and my clothing that I was selling at the time, and it just sold really fast. So from there, I always wanted to do like a hair care line, but I never took the leap of faith because I was still working. Fast forward to 2020, the beginning of 2020, before lockdown happened, I went to the Bronner Brothers hair show, and I had the opportunity to connect with UPS. And I won a contest with UPS. It's called Road to Bronner, where they help small Black-owned businesses, you know, with shipping and put their products out there and get them to the next Bronner Brothers show to be a presenter. Now, for me, that was virtual because we were in COVID. But what it did was push me to start my hair care line, because what I also had was a shedding problem. I had a shedding problem. I had dry hair. And I had a growth problem. Like my hair wasn't, my scalp was not being stimulated enough, and my hair was not growing. It was just breaking off and shedding. Now, on top of that, I was scheduled to have weight loss surgery in March, which I knew going under anesthesia, I was going to lose hair. So I need something fast that's not only going to help for my business, but it's going to help me. So then I already had all of the formulas for my hair products. For like 5 years, you guys, don't sit on things.
Oh, so you really did sit on it this whole time.
I had all the formulas. I had been making it for myself. I just wasn't selling it. My cousin used it. I was shipping to her. Like, I just wasn't selling it because I don't know. You know, when you have that direct deposit, you just get used to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You don't think about
I
other
know.
things. But that really pushed me. So I remember talking to the lady, that Deborah that was in charge, and she was like, and you're sure you'll be able to have all of this by August? And I was like, yeah, I'll have it done. And she was like, but you know, with COVID, I was like, no worries, I have it done. I had done the research, everything to have it done. So now we'll talk about my individual products. So I have 5 products, not
Okay.
including the oil. The oil makes the 6. So first, I'll talk about the products and the individual prices of the products, and then I'll go to the bundle sets that I'll have available with Promptly Polished. So first, we have the shampoo and conditioner. So first of all, it smells amazing because it has a nice citrus smell. I don't know about you guys, but I can't do a lot of fragrance. I have allergies. Growing up, my mother was allergic to perfumes. I just can't do fragrance. So like if something's too strong, that initially turns me off. I like more natural smells. So this is a natural citrus smell. All of my products are made with avocado oil and grapefruit and cucumber extracts. So they're all nourishing to your hair. The best thing that I love about this is that it's a clarifying shampoo without stripping your hair. Now, do you know
Oh,
how hard it is to find a shampoo that will thoroughly cleanse your hair without stripping every ounce of oil
yeah.
that you work so hard to put into your hair? I have naturally dry hair, spongy type hair. It just absorbs anything that you put into it, on it, around it, you think about putting on it. So I co-washed for a while, but what I found out was, since I have very thin strands of hair, not thin hair, thin strands of hair, I have fine hair, co-washing was weighing my hair down.
Right. It
So
was
it
making it
wasn't getting
heavy on the
right.
strands.
It wasn't
Right.
getting
Yeah.
clean enough from not shampooing. So what I love about my shampoo and conditioner is it thoroughly cleans your hair, but it doesn't dry it out. It doesn't dry it out at all. And it doesn't get tangled while you're shampooing and conditioning. You like, once you detangle to wash, you're not then, after you put the shampoo and conditioner in the shower, struggling to get your fingers through it to clean it. None of that. And then of course, avocado oil is a heavy oil. So, you know, that's bringing back the moisture. So the shampoo itself is $16.99.
Yeah.
Next, we have the conditioner. Now, out of all of my products, you guys, I will say that the conditioner is my favorite. And I'll get back to that because we're going to get into why you can use my products on wigs and weaves and takedowns and pre-washes and all that too. But let me get through the product line first. So the conditioner, again, has the avocado oil, grapefruit, and it has lemongrass in it. Now, all of my products are free from parabens and sulfates and sodium chloride. They're color safe. They're for all hair types and textures. Guys, you hear that? All hair types and textures. I know when
So
we go,
even kids, because I happen to know,
even,
because we
yes,
talked, that like
yes,
I can use it on my daughter's hair.
yes, you can use it on your daughter's hair. But I have something coming for that too. We'll get to
I know.
that. Yes, but you can use it on kids. I do use it on my nieces. It's the only thing that they use in their hair. And I wish I was home in Kentucky so you could see them because they have so much hair. Like, whew. So yes, this conditioner, it has plenty of slip with it. I'm telling you guys, it just, your fingers, it just melts in your hands. Like when I'm washing my hair and I get to the conditioner, I'm just like in the shower, like in heaven, because it's just so satisfying to feel the silkiness, and it stays in your hair even after you wash it out. And all the products also help with frizz. So they help maintain moisture and they help with frizz.
Do you said you put your hands through your hair when you wash it. I have been using the detangler brush, and I will like put the conditioner in and brush through. I have 4C hair, so I will brush through it because I'm paranoid that it's not getting every single piece of hair.
Right.
Is that healthy? Should I be doing that, or am I actually not doing
As
something
long
good
as
for my
you're not
hair?
losing a bunch of hair while you're
I'm
doing.
not seeing a lot come out.
Okay, so normally, you start from the bottom and move your way up. But if you're detangling your hair before you start washing it, and then you're brushing it again once you're in the washing process,
Yeah.
it should be fine. Sometimes I do use the tangle brush. It just depends on if I can find it in the shower or not. But most of the times I'm just using my hands because I'm not lazy. It's just all the extra steps. I got a million things going on.
Yeah.
So I just
Yeah.
use my fingers. So yeah, but I do have
Okay.
the brush. So if I'm taking my braids out, oh yes.
Well, that's
So
what I
I guess
do. So I take the braids out, and you're right. Then I have to use the detangler
yes.
to get everything straight, and then I do it again once I get the conditioner in.
Right. So now I will give you guys a good tip also, because I do have a leave-in conditioner, but I want to go back to my regular conditioner to
Okay.
show you guys.
Sorry, I'll
This,
stop. I'll stop
no, you're
interjecting my
fine. This is
personal hair
also
care story.
$14.99 by itself.
Okay.
Now, this conditioner, my friends buy 2 conditioners and 1 shampoo every time they purchase my product because they use this as a pre-wash to take when they take down their braids. You know, when you take down your braids and how you have like the product build up around the
Right
top
at the
and then you
end.
add it and then you have the shedded hair. If you mix water with just a little bit of this conditioner, 3 or 4 drops of this oil in a spray bottle, spray that on your hair, that stuff will melt right out of your hair. I'm telling you, like, just spray it
Really?
before you even comb it. You can just run your fingers through it. Will melt right out of your hair, taking all of the stress, the work. You will lose less hair, and then they wash their hair through the normal process.
Okay.
You also can use it with your leave-in for extra moisture. Like if you're doing a wash and go, especially like in the wintertime when it's dry, I typically always leave some of my conditioner in my hair before I move to the next set of products. Like right now with these braids in my hair, the little twist, my hair, I individually braided or plaited each hair, my hair, and then I put in, crocheted in the twist. So I left some of this conditioner in as well as the leave-in that I'm going to talk about next. The reason why I did that is I want extra moisture because my hair is in a protective style. And when I wear my hair on a wash and go, I always leave some of this in my hair and also the leave-in conditioner for the extra moisture because like I said, my hair soaks up everything. So next we have the leave-in conditioner. So this is more of like a therapy. So along with the avocado oil and the grapefruit oil, it also has B5 in it. And it has amino acids, you guys. So it helps to nourish your hair. And again, cuts down on the frizz. Now this product by itself is $14.99. Alrighty, and then we have the gel. Now this is not a normal gel. This is not a lay your edges down gel. This is, all of my products are nourishing and conditioning and help to protect your hair. So what this does is it adds more moisture to your hair. So there's no alcohol in this gel whatsoever. So it's not going to make your hair crunchy. It will give it a soft coat, but it's not going to make it hard. It's going to keep it very moisturized and very soft. So it has sunflower and jojoba oil again, because I am a big fan of jojoba oil. And this product by itself is $11.99. Okay. Next, we have the texture cream. This is probably my second favorite product because what this helps to do is to create that volume and that texture and enhance your curls. It has vitamin E in it. Again, it does not have alcohol in it. And it is another product to help moisturize, keep your hair soft, keep it shiny, and keep it bouncy. So that is the complete product line. Now that product is $13.99 by itself. Now we have bundles. So I'll start with the shampoo and conditioner bundle. This is the shampoo and conditioner bundle. This is how it comes in this bag, and it is $30 for the set on the website. So you'll get the shampoo and conditioner. We also have a styling bundle that is $35. So you'll get the 3 styling products, which is the leave-in, the texture cream, and the gel, and it's $35. And all of the products have free shipping. Now, if you want the complete hair care line, which is this, it is $65 for all 5 items. And I'm telling you, you won't regret it, because if you wear wash and goes or twist outs, these products right here will give you that moisture that you're looking for. Now, I believe we got this loaded up to promptly polished, but I have a new, I have a new bundle, which is the shampoo and conditioner and the hair oil.
Oh.
And that one is $40.
Okay.
And I love this, especially when you're wearing the protective styles, because before you go get your hair braided or you wear your wig, you're going to wash and you're going to condition it. Then you're going to need your hair oil to put in your hair at night. Now, you guys, as it was previously stated, we do not need to sleep in wigs. Right. Take those wigs off. You're going to lose your edges. I know that it looks like scalp and it looks so great. But as a wig maker, I've never glued a wig down to my head. I'm kind of bummed out that I have braids right now, because normally I would be wearing a wig because I wear wigs all the time. So you would be able to see that you will not, when you can go to my Instagram, you will not be able to see the lace, and they're not glued down. There are things that you can do to the wig. Wigs come with straps and bands. These wig makers that are going to be on here are going to have amazing wigs that don't possibly have to be glued down. You do not want, even got to be, that is still a very, it's not an adhesive. Yes, it's gel, but it will rip your edges out no matter what. I've done it to show my clients before, the hair on the lace when I take it off. You don't want to use these products around your hairline, especially if you have issues with your scalp, hairline. What it's doing is clogging your pores. So take that off when you get home. When you take that bra off, take that wig off. And I know that braids and your underneath hair under your wig is not always the prettiest. And, you know, when you have a husband or a significant other, get you a cute head wrap and wear that head wrap around the house, because you want your edges. You want to protect your hair. You don't want to invest all this money into products and having all this, and then you're not investing into your hair underneath. And that's what my product line is really about. Like, you have to invest in your hair underneath these products, because what happens when you want to wear your hair? I do get my hair straightened maybe twice a year to keep my
blow dry, or how do you straighten? Do you do a blow dried straighten, or do, like, you know, Dominican hair, or do you just flat iron? What do you mean you say straighten?
So I lived in New York for a while, so I used to do the Dominican blowouts.
That's what I used to do when I lived in New York on the Lower East Side. Yeah,
right, because it's easy. But here it's easy to find people that do natural hair. So typically when I get my hair straightened, she washes it and blow dries it on low, because again, I have finer hair, and then she takes the flat iron with one pass and curls it with the flat iron. That's it.
Okay. And that lasts how many days?
So I'm ashamed to say this, but I'll keep my hair straightened for 2 to 3 months if it doesn't get frizzy.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it will stay that long. I'm telling you, at night I'll just put a little bit of my oil on my fingers and massage my scalp and leave it, just like I'll leave these braids. It will stay straight.
No, I don't have that experience.
Yeah, it will stay straight that long. No.
Wow.
If I only get 2 weeks, I'm going to be upset. But every time my hairdresser, like, she sees me on my Instagram, she's like, "Is their hair still straightened from when I straightened it 2 months ago?" I'm like, "Yes, I put my clip-ins in." And she's like, "How?" And I'm like, "Because I protect my hair at night, and I on my scalp, and I do all the things that you're supposed to do to keep it protected." I will take some rollers and I will put some setting lotion on.
But do you not sweat when you sleep, or is it just like 60 degrees in your house?
Well, right now, with my current situation, I do sweat in my sleep, but I used to not sweat in my sleep. I used to not sweat in my sleep, but I do.
Because that, like, for me, it was like I wake up and it's just like done, because I've just sweat, like it's gross. It's just gross.
I'm gonna give you a little tip. Go on Amazon and type in pillow rollers.
Okay.
So they're these satin little rollers with like a piece of foam inside and a wire. Very simple. You can make them, but they're cheap. So everybody just go to Amazon and buy them. We're going to support Amazon. We already know Bezos has all the money, but we're still going to support Amazon. And roll your hair up at night with those, and you won't have a problem. Like I said, it's wrapped in satin, so you know that it's protecting your hair. So if I want my hair curly, it will make your hair really curly. So you know how flexi rods, if you roll the hair too small, kind of the same thing. So if you want,
but it's okay, because I live in Florida and there's a lot of humidity. So normally by the time I get to 12 o'clock, it's like perfect.
Right. So that is another way that I keep my hair. I stretch out my flat irons. That's another way to do it. And again, my products are good for wearing your hair natural or getting it straightened, and it is color safe. Like, so it helps if you have color in your hair. It helps to keep that color. It doesn't strip the color out of your hair. So I have a client and she has red hair, and we all know red just bleeds. And I found that my product takes the red out less than other products. It doesn't bleed as fast. So it is color safe. But yes, I also have people that don't that have a relaxer that use my products. My mother, she still gets a relaxer twice a year. I mean, her hair is almost waist length, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. But she uses my products. I have Caucasian friends that use my products. So it's for all ethnicities, all types, for children. Like I said, when I was talking about the setting lotion, so like once my hair is a little oily when it's straightened, I'll take setting lotion and I'll take perm rods, the larger ones, and those in my hair, and I'll do like what's called a dry set, and then it brings it back to life and it has more volume. So around Thanksgiving, hopefully, my setting lotions will be here. So that's my next product line. And then in December, as long as all things go well, I will be dropping a kids line.
Yay!
So you're gonna hear it here first. The world, half my family.
That's awesome.
So I'm having a baby girl in December. I have
Oh,
not
what
said it on
day?
social media. December 28th.
Okay. My son is December 10th, but he was due the 17th, so he came early.
Well, I'm hoping she comes a little early, not too early, but a little early.
Right.
But yes, I have not disclosed that anywhere, so you guys are the first to hear it. I am expecting
Congratulations.
a beautiful baby girl. Thank you. So she will have her own hair care line, because what we are trying to do is start our children off right. So she will have a business at birth. So her name will be Kaylani Rose.
Oh, that's pretty.
The hair line will be named after her, and she will have hair and body care for specifically for babies, like newborn on. Now, my products can be used on children. I do not say use them on newborns, because we know when we are using things on newborns, things can tend to get in their eyes. And my products have grapefruit in them. So we don't want to get that in a newborn's eyes. I would say if you're using it on children, the hair care line, use the products on them for 2 and up. When I talk about my oil, because it has peppermint oil, I always ask my customers, if they reach out to me before they purchase, are you using this on a child? Because it does help to stimulate growth. If you have no hair, it will not make your hair grow, but it does stimulate growth if you have hair in the area where you're putting it.
So I have a question for you, because I'm a person that like needs explicit direction on how to use products, like with skincare. Like I need to know with double wash, toner, retinol, like you got, so you have a lot of stuff, like great stuff. So just take me through, like, it's nighttime or it's time to, like, what do I need to do step by step, product by product, to get the most complete, you know, everything that you've talked about for my hair, like best everything.
So at night, every night, whether my hair is straightened, in braids, I have braided down for a wig, I use my hair oil. So it has a dropper, makes it very easy and convenient. Now, when my hair is straightened, I don't just drop this into my hair. I put a little bit on my fingers and massage it on my scalp. But as long as I have parting, I just take it and put it through the parting. Now, every night.
Do that every day. Okay.
Every day. So when I am preparing my hair to wash it, to wear it out natural, whether that's a twist out or just a wash and go, I shampoo, conditioner, leave a little bit of the conditioner in my hair. Then I follow up with the leave-in conditioner.
Okay.
Then, depending on how much volume and texture I want, if I want really big hair, I will use the texture cream. It's big, but it's still tame big. It's not frizzy big, because everything helps fight the frizz. And then the last step is the gel. Okay. So that's what I'm doing.
The gel locks in the style without making it crunchy or whatever, but you still maintain the twist out. Like it locks in the look. Okay.
Exactly. And then if you're doing a twist out, when I take it out, I put my oil on my hands, so to fight the frizz, and I take the twist out with the oil on my hands, making sure my hands aren't dry when I'm doing it. If I am going to get a protective style, I'm going to do a protective style. I'm wearing my hair braided down for a wig. I shampoo, conditioner, leave a little extra conditioner in it, leave-in conditioner, that's it.
Okay.
Now, for my wigs, because I also sell wigs, my biggest seller now is the headband wigs. Those, you know, you can get different curl types, different textures. So I wash the hair. Again, you get that bucket out, you put water in it, put a little bit of shampoo in it, just a little. A little goes a long way. You do not need a lot, you guys. Make it a little sudsy. Put the wig in there. Move it around a little bit. Not too much. You don't want to be too aggressive, because you don't want to get it tangled up. Then you rinse it thoroughly to get all that shampoo out. Repeat with the conditioner. Depending on the texture of the wig, if it is a kinky curly wig, I will leave a little bit of this conditioner in. For the other textures, I do not leave the conditioner in, because you don't need it. So then you would rinse that conditioner out. Now, depending on how you're going to wear the wig, If you're good, if it's a body wave wig and you're going to curl it, you don't need any other products for it. If it is a more curlier texture and you want to tame it, then I say put a dime size amount of the leave-in on your hands, rub it together, run it through the wig. Now, if the wig is 30 inches, you're going to need about a quarter size. But if it's a normal length wig, you'll be fine. And then I complete the styling with the other products. Sometimes I twist out. I do twist outs on my wigs, so I will do it the same way that I do my hair.
Okay.
I generally treat my wigs like I treat my hair. My wigs last me about 5 years because I keep up with them. Like you said, do not blow dry your wigs. Hang them to dry. Hang them to dry.
Last question, because I have so many for you, but this is what I wanted to ask. If you have curly hair texture, do you recommend the lock method using your products? So the leave-in, the oil, and then just ending with that conditioner. Like, do you think that works? I know people have different opinions.
So,
I have a daughter with very curly textured hair. So my husband's Hispanic, so she has mixed texture hair. I've been trying it on her. I can't really tell you I notice anything.
I think the LCO method works
better. Is better?
That's what I use personally. And because it doesn't weigh down my hair, so that I do liquid, conditioner, then oil. I use the oil.
You oil last.
Yes. So either one of those methods, they're both good methods. It just depends on your hair type. So I can't tell you if my hair right now is high porosity or low porosity because my hair changes. And no one's hair all over their head is the same. So the middle of my hair is the thickest, densest, most kinky, most dry part, no matter how much I put on it or what I do. I could literally take butter out of the refrigerator and put on it, and it's not going to be moisturized. So you have to figure out what works for different parts of your hair. But I've seen your sons, I saw your husband, and I can imagine how your daughter's hair looks. So I would say that it should be liquid, conditioner, and then oil.
Okay, so can I use the leave-in conditioner in the product? Okay, the leave-in one. Okay.
Yes, but she probably doesn't need much oil.
Yeah, no.
Right, so I would just say just a little bit on your hands and then work it through. But I feel like if you're doing the oil first, the conditioner is sitting on top of the oil on her hair.
Yeah.
So you want to lock that moisture in for her.
Okay. I knew it. I knew you had the answers.
And it looks like my time is almost up.
My God,
so
I know.
Yes, everybody
needs to follow you. So give them your IG handle.
Okay, my IG handle is Material Gurlz Beauty. And it's spelled phonetically. I don't know if you guys can see my sign up there. But it's Material Gurlz spelled out the right way, material. And then girls, G-U-R-L-Z. Sorry, I don't know why I can't talk. And beauty. That's it. So next we have J. Nicole Customs coming up. So
I want to thank you. All of Kristina's stuff will be live now. So please go shop, free shipping. If you have any questions, DM her. She is available. She is very responsive too, because I DM her a lot. So thank you so much for being here and for educating everybody on your product line, the process, everything.
All righty. You have a good one. Thank you so much.
You too. Okay, so next is J.